It's been a while since I've done a club review, so last week I was doing a fitting for a gentleman and happened to drop these into my hands. These are D7 Wilsons, their latest offering. It's the Players Club Forged Head. Let's hit a few of these, see what they're all about. So the first thing I'd say looking at them is it's a beautiful looking head, really well finished, sleek in the back. Even though it is a cavity, a lot of that cavity has been filled in with the decal, and so you can't necessarily see that it is soaked for a gaming improvement club. It does look like a Players Club, and it probably is really. Slots along the bottom, I'll show you these. This is all about trying to add maybe a little bit of springiness into the face, also changing where the weight is in the head. Usually with these for Wilson, they've actually put the lofts back to what I would consider to be more standard. In fact, they're quite a strong loft. The 7i now is 28 degrees, whereas I think last year in the model, in the 300 model, you were nearly 10 degrees weaker than that. There's a whole other argument about that because it is only a number on the bottom of the club at the end of the day. But let's hit a few of these, see what they feel like. Okay, so first impressions would be these feels really soft off the club head, which is what you'd expect from a forged club. Good quality. The flight was where I'd expect my 7i to be. Pretty consistent flight too. Maybe slightly higher than what I get out of mine. Maybe that's because of where the weight is. So this shaft's a little bit soft for me. It's only a regular KBS regular. I've got it in a graphite one as well down here, but it's a little bit too light. So I think this is probably the closest to one that I'd normally play. Hit one more. Yes, certainly, even with the eyeball there, I can see that ball's going where I expect my 7i to go. Last year when I tried the 300, because the loft on it was quite weak, I was finding it was probably a good club, maybe a club and a half shorter than my own. That's certainly not the case anymore. Okay, so we talked about the feel of the club. The only other thing to look at is how it performs. So I'm going to hit some of my own 7i. I've got it's fairly old these days now. It's a Strixon Z745 7i. We'll hit some with this. I've got some numbers off the Wilson on Flight Scope, so we'll see what this light is like compared to the other one. Okay, so you can see from the figures that there's not an awful lot of difference between them. A little bit of difference in the spin. That might contribute to the slightly longer flight that you get out of the D7. So is that extra couple of yards worth the sacrifice in the spin? It could just be me as well. I didn't middle everything on there, but I tried to take a decent sample of both so that then at least it's a fair reflection. What I would say about this is that the D7 sells for less than 450 quid for a set of 7 irons, so that'd be 5 to sand iron. That's £60 an iron, whereas with most manufacturers these days you're looking at in advance of £100 an iron. So incredible value for what is a club that'll stand up to pretty much anything. Obviously it comes with different shaft specs, you can get it loft and lighter to suit yourself, grip specs as well. So if you want to find a really top quality club but without having to break the bank, D7's a really good option.